Hi fire signs, this is going to be your reading for June of 2020. Whenever you see this video though, will be the right time for you. The whole reading may resonate or there might just be a small message that you need to hear from this. So this reading is going to be for Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius. But check out your moon and rising sign because there might be a message in that rather than this one. It all just depends. If you would like a more personal reading, you can check out the description below to see how you can contact me and we can get a full reading according to your personal situation. This month we have Mercury retrograde as well as 2 eclipses. By the time this is up, I think the first one would have already passed. So I'm trying to get these up a little bit sooner next time. So with that being said, communication with online, just internet things can go a little weird during this time, so just be mindful of that. Thank you for choosing to watch this reading, and if you enjoyed, please give me feedback, and I love to see the feedback that I hear from you guys in the comments below, and feel free to share with your other fellow fire signs, or the other signs too, to see if the reading might resonate for someone and help someone out. So I do hope this helps, and wishing you guys all the best. Hi Aries, this is going to be your reading for June of 2020, so the rest of this month and through the start of this retrograde. So I know I'm a little bit late to your guys' readings, so I'm going to make sure to get more messages about not even just the rest of this month of June, but also with the Mercury retrograde, which does, I believe, go into July, so whatever messages need to come out for that. Alright, let's get started with your reading, Aries. So I'll be drawing 3 cards, and then we'll get an oracle message at the end. What's a message for Aries that will be watching this video, please, that they need to know? What is a message, please, for Aries that will be watching this video? What do they need to know for the rest of this month and the Mercury retrograde, please? Aries that will be watching this video, what do they need to hear? Any advice they need to know for this month of this retrograde, Mercury retrograde season? What's going on for Aries that will be watching this video? What do they need to hear? Oh, something wants to come out. This was a lot of cards. There was the Ace of Wands here, so if it's meant to come out, we'll see it again. There's just a ton of cards. Maybe things are a little quiet this month for you, Aries. That could be possible. Messages, please, for Aries for June of 2020, the rest of this month. And during this Mercury retrograde, what do Aries need to know, please? Thank you. Oh, maybe that's why we're quiet. Okay, so some of you guys might be feeling a little defeated with this Ten of Swords here. I'll get a couple more cards to see what that's about, but you also have the Chariot underneath it, so you are moving away from something or moving on from something, or there's some sort of movement. Which is kind of, what's the word? That's kind of contradictory because this is a very stuck energy. So maybe you are wanting to move along. I mean, it could be like an actual move, like moving out or something, or moving away from a certain circumstance that is making you feel this way. So let's see what else we can get. What is another message that Aries need to know? Thank you. Okay, the World card. Okay, so you're completing some kind of chapter in your life. or a phase in your life that you are coming out of. You've completed some kind of cycle. This could be anything. I mean, it could even be the quarantine if you're watching it at this time. You know, coming out of that, maybe you're just feeling kind of stuck a little bit, but you're moving through. It could have, there could be, yeah, for some of you, there could be travel where you want to go out into the world, even if it is travel at a short distance and not a long distance, but you're feeling kind of stuck right now, but maybe there's a sense of getting out into the world coming up for you. Maybe just getting out of the house too. That could be for some of you. That could be for a lot of us, honestly, right? What's one more message, please, that Aries need to know for this Mercury retrograde and the rest of this month? What's something else that Aries need to know, please, for the rest of this month with Mercury retrograde as well? It's one more message that they need to know. Oh, beautiful. This is what was trying to come out earlier, so now we know it's meant to be. Ace of Wands. So something is coming in for you, maybe some sort of new idea or a new sense of inspiration. So it does feel like you are moving out of this kind of energy. Feels a bit linear here. You have more wands underneath here with the 9 of Wands. So you could be feeling a little, this person, this is your overall energy, the bottom of the deck here. This person feels very hesitant, maybe even a little protective about everything that they have lined up. This could have been like projects, ideas, creative endeavors, things that you want to communicate or things that you're very passionate about, that you are feeling very, you're just hesitant on letting go of something, or you're just protective of it. There's a sense of hesitancy. And it could be, you know, a small thing. It could be a big thing too. So that's your overall energy that's kind of around you during this period of retrograde and the rest of this month. Yeah, just like a sense of hesitancy. And yeah, so I think you might just be feeling kind of stuck, defeated. Hopefully some of you aren't in any actual pain, like physically, I mean. But some of you might be in some kind of emotional pain. You might just be very drained. Things are weighing you down. This could have been all these different situations or circumstances. Hopefully nobody has, you know, stabbed you in the back. I don't see the, usually if I see the 7 of Swords come out, then that's kind of an indication of some kind of deception like that, but this could just be things that have been a knife in your back, and I don't mean to laugh, but pun intended, I guess, but yeah, I'm sorry if that's, you know, if you might be feeling that in the beginning here, but I think it's because you're going through this phase of life, whether it's coming out of quarantine or just a new chapter of your life, but you're going to have a new sense of inspiration is what I'm feeling. The universe is going to be bringing in this new sense of hope, of inspiration, creativity, new ideas. So that might help you with whatever, you know, things that you had here lined up. So maybe you had something that was lined up and it didn't work out and it had you kind of feeling really defeated. But, you know, that was closing a chapter in your life, or, you know, moving, you know, through a different cycle. And there's going to be some kind of new sense of inspiration that is going to be divinely coming in for you. So claim that. Claim that that will happen for you, and it could just be an idea that, you know, comes out of nowhere for you, that you think of, whatever your situation is, just apply it to that. So yeah, don't dwell too much on this energy here. I think you're just, you know, it's okay to feel stuck. Like it's normal to feel not so great emotions, right? We're human, so there's nothing wrong with that. Just acknowledge that you're moving through this phase of life, this situation, whatever it may be, and you're gonna have this new sense of hope and inspiration here. I mean, Mercury retrograde is always kind of rough anyways, too. Energy can feel very heavy sometimes, so we can be feeling more drained. And then you have, this is what I call the victory card underneath that. So yeah, nothing to worry about. So don't get too caught up in that, Aries, okay? It feels very hopeful. So that's good. Just, you know, hang on to that sense of hope. I think you might see that come in for you as you are phasing out of whatever this was, okay? So I hope there was a message in there that someone needed to hear. I'm also going to get your oracle card. I use the Fairies Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue, and this will just give another message, or it will help clarify this already. I'm not going to take that because I didn't ask yet. May I please have a message? Okay, something wants to come out. May I please have a message for Aries regarding the spread? Something that they need to know. What's a message, please, for Aries regarding the spread that they need to know? Let's redo that. Okay, they're like, no, you need to take this. Positive expectations. Okay. And then you have parenting and children. These cards look very similar. I just realized that. It's really cool. I think they're the same artist or illustrators for this card. Looks very cool. I notice it's kind of like, I like how it's dark, but you see the light coming through. That can mean something for some of you, or I'm just being too deep. But positive expectations here. So yeah, don't dwell on the negative. You know, you have positive things coming your way. You can expect this. And then you also have parenting and children. So your relationship or your family and children have maybe having some sort of influence on your life right now. That's around you as well. But yes, positive expectations here. So yeah, you can expect this. Just have a positive mindset about what is going on around you, even if it is feeling not the best energy, you know. Like I said, you're just going through a phase here, and you can expect positive changes to come in for you. And once you start, you know, accepting that into your life, the more it'll come in for you. So I'm going to read from the booklet, and hopefully you will hear something that resonates with you, and I'll also have your affirmation. Keep up your hopes, dreams, affirmations, visualizations, and prayers, as they will be wonderfully manifested right now. Don't quit 5 minutes before the miracle occurs. You've planted the seeds of manifestation with your positive thoughts and emotions, yet you may be discouraged occasionally because you aren't seeing immediate results. You start to have pessimistic thoughts and wonder whether your faith is unjustified. Hold on to your faith, though. Although your manifestation is taking longer than you hoped, it is coming to you. This is coming in for you, okay? Whatever it is with your situation. You certainly don't want to cancel or cloud your manifestation with miscreations that come from negative thoughts. Yeah, these might be those negative thoughts kind of weighing you down. At your earliest convenience, go outside in nature. Even a backyard or small park will do. Mentally converse with your friends, the fairies. They are absolute experts at manifestation. Tell them about your doubts, fears, and disappointments, as well as your hopes and dreams. Ask them to help you release any negativity you may have and feel them surround you with healing, love, and light. And your affirmation is, I am safe, confident, and secure. I feel joyful about my future. Okay, Aries, so I hope that there was a message in there that you needed to hear, and even if there was some of it that resonated for you, check out the description below if you would like to contact me on your own personal reading, which will be, not as general, it'll be more for your situation then. And otherwise, wishing you guys all the best, and I will see you guys next time. Hi Leos, this is going to be your reading for the rest of this month of June 2020. Sorry that this reading is a little late, so I am going to get messages not only for the end of this, well, not the end, but the rest of this month of June, but also for Mercury retrograde, which I believe goes into July. I just don't remember where it ends. Alright, so we will get started, Leos. Spirit and angel guides, please give me messages that Leos need to hear for the rest of this month with the retrograde. Messages, please, for Leos that will be watching this video. What do they need to hear for the rest of this month? What do Leos need to hear for the rest of this month? What's going on for Leos this month? The rest of this month and this retrograde. Well, too many cards. Something wanted to come out there. Let's see. Leos that will be watching this video, what do they need to hear, please? Two of Cups. Okay, talks about partnership. It could be with a soulmate, partner as in boyfriend or girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever the case may be. Or it could just be friendship, some kind of partnership here. And the Queen of Cups was underneath that. Interesting. This is an emotionally stable queen. So that could be what you want to offer, or somebody wants to offer to you. That emotional stability there. This is mutual partnership. Another message that Leos need to know for this month. And this retrograde. Okay, so you guys may be feeling a little bit of a loss with something. It could be about this cups here over this person. You could be feeling a little bit lost here with these emptied cups, but there is this Two of Cups behind you, so there is some sort of partnership behind you, and those Two of Cups are right here, but you still might be feeling some sort of loss. Okay, so what's one more message, please, for Leos? What's going on with Leos for the rest of this month and this Mercury retrograde? Queen of Pentacles. Okay. And let's see. Underneath is the Empress. The Empress, trying to talk today. The Empress is a very nurturing, loving, feminine energy. It symbolizes birth. So some of you, I don't feel that in this situation, but for some of you, it could be like pregnancy. But that was underneath the Queen of Pentacles, so this could be very motherly. And then the stability here. There was also the Queen of Cups that was behind the other one too. So there's a lot of feminine energy here. So yeah, very motherly, the stability here. This is a stable queen. You might want something to materialize, or you are appreciating what you have in the material world, even if you are feeling some sort of loss for something here. And then on the bottom of the deck here, you have the High Priestess. It's a lot of feminine energy. So this is your overall energy. This is encouraging you to tap into your intuition, and you know what's best for you. Your thoughts and feelings that you may be feeling recently or throughout the rest of this month. This is, you I mean, you may know this, but if not, this is just encouraging you to trust yourself and trust your feelings about situations, that intuition. Yeah, some of you might be feeling kind of let down, stuck, hurt. So trust your feelings and be honest with yourself by going into your intuition with this High Priestess energy that's around you. This tells me that since this is around you, that you are aware of it. So just tapping into that kind of energy there, okay? So yeah, there is some kind of partnership or this offer of mutual emotional support. You guys want to exchange the cups with each other, but you are still feeling a loss here. Even though there is this Two of Cups, which is represented here. See how that mirrors? You still are feeling loss, like a loss of something, or just disappointed. But then you are in this stable kind of queen energy, or you are going to be seeing that. Maybe you'll see more stability for yourself through this time. Yeah, so it's up to you if you want to take this cup or not and, have that mutual exchange there. Because you are feeling pretty hung up and disappointed about whatever went wrong. So, whatever resonates for you, it's up to you what you decide. That's why, go into this High Priestess energy that is around you. I think you know what's best for you. And you'll see this stability here for yourself. With this Queen of Pentacles. Standing very strong here, very stable in life. Could also be with work, too. Your work and finances. Things are solid. It feels very nurturing. Your hard work. So, do see this behind you, but trust your intuition. Do what's best for you at the end of the day. We all have free will, so it's up to us what we decide to choose. Because you do have this Queen of Pentacles here, so... yeah, for some of you, this just might have been too much. Whatever this was that spilled over, that went wrong. So if you do want to turn around and see these Two of Cups behind you here, this mutual emotional offer here, as long as it's mutual and you're happy, then there's nothing wrong with that, right? But you have the choice to decide, whether or not you want to turn your back on this or not. You are a stable queen here. You're very nurturing and you have this stability around you and success, or you will be seeing this more. So claim that, okay? Alright, so I'm going to draw your oracle message using the Fairies Oracle cards. What is a message, please, for Leos regarding the spread that they need to hear? What is a message, please, for Leos that they need to hear regarding the spread? What is a message, please, for Leos that they need to hear? Oh, beautiful. Look inside yourself, again, like the High Priestess, that's going within yourself and knowing your true feelings and honoring how you feel, knowing what you really want by taking some time to do some self-reflection, rejuvenating. And then on the bottom, you have body movement. So going out and doing physical activities that bring you happiness might also help you. That could be around you. You could just be moving around a lot, doing a lot of different things, maybe things around the house or different things outside in the coming weeks. So I'm going to read from the booklet. And hopefully there is something that you need to hear from it. And it'll also have your affirmation. You've been trying to find satisfaction through outside sources such as material possessions or relationships. You're also looking for help from other people. So this could be somebody offering their help too. It could be like a friend or family that care about you. So just wanted to add that in. You're also looking for help from other people. The fairies ask you to look within for the answers you need. Sometimes when you feel empty, it's just that like emptiness, the spilled cup here, you may fall into the trap of thinking, I'll be happy if or when I have, fill in the blank. Then when you get the new acquisition, you only feel satisfied for a little while. The fairies remind you that the only source of true fulfillment is by connecting with spirit within. Have a mental conversation with your creator and feel yourself filled with divine love. The same holds true if you're searching for answers from outside authorities. Now, there's nothing wrong with seeking counsel from wise friends, especially if their advice echoes what you know to be true, and you will know what to be true when you look inside yourself and trust your intuition. But perhaps you've been asking your friends, mentors, or psychics for solutions, and you feel confused by conflicting advice. So if everyone is telling you different solutions, you'll need to meditate on what your inner guidance is telling you. And your affirmation is, I have great beauty and light inside of me right now. I tap into all of the knowledge of the universe. Okay, so take some time to think about those things, going within yourself, Leos, okay? Alright, I hope that there was a message in this that was helpful for you guys. If you would like a more personal reading, check out the description below on how you can contact me, because this is, like I said, a very general reading. And yeah, wishing you guys all the best, and thank you for watching. Hi Sagittarius, this is going to be a reading for the rest of this month of June 2020, but since this is a little late, I apologize for that. I am going to do more of a Mercury retrograde as well, which starts here soon actually. I don't remember the exact date, but I believe it goes all the way through until July. I don't know if it was mid-July or maybe just the beginning, but we will get those messages for you that you need to hear, Sagittarius. Alright, I'm going to split the deck into 3 and we will get right into your reading. Angels and spirit guides, please give me messages for Sagittarius that they need to know for the rest of this month and Mercury retrograde. What's going on with Sagittarians, please, for this rest of this month and this Mercury retrograde coming up? I will take the Sun card. It was on top, so I will take it. Usually when a lot of cards land like that, I won't take it, but it was face up, so in this case I did. So we got the Sun. This is good. Positivity. This is the most positive card in the tarot deck. I'm just going to angle this down a bit more for you. Could be dealing with a Leo. Is that the Leo card too, besides strength? Well, it's fire energy, so just like you guys. So it feels good. Going on with Sagittarius, please, for the rest of this month and Mercury retrograde. What's going on with Sagittarius, please? Okay, you guys could be working on something, some kind of project, or you're building towards something with the 8 of Pentacles here. Could be your job or work, or it could just be some kind of project you're doing. I saw the Knight of Pentacles there. Let's see if it comes out again. What's one more message, please, for Sagittarius? What's going on with Sagittarius, please, for the rest of this month in Mercury retrograde? One more message, please, for Sagittarians the rest of this month. Yeah, I'm taking it. That was trying to come out earlier. That's a sign right there. You also had the Knight of Wands that was underneath it. So more fire energy, so you could have some kind of ideas, passion about something. Some of you guys might have some sleepless nights going on. I did see this too, kind of just kind of peeking out there. So I will throw that out there in case that is a message for someone. You know, some of you guys might be feeling a little down, having some sleepless nights, anxiety, depression. Totally okay to feel those things. There's nothing wrong with that. So, I mean, we're all human, right? So it's okay to feel those things if you are. Because you do have positivity on your side with this Sun card here. You are working towards something. And you have the Knight of Pentacles here. So before I get into that though, bottom of the deck here, you could be feeling a little defensive about outside influences. Maybe ideas that don't agree with you or your opinions, or just differences. But you have the higher ground here, like Obi-Wan Kenobi. I always think of that with his card, but Star Wars reference. So yeah, Seven of Wands here. You could be feeling a little on the defense about some things that could be going on around you right now or throughout the rest of this month. Just differences or just disagreements. Kind of have to like defend yourself here a bit and not let these outside influences get the better of you, which I don't think you will let it, Sagittarius. So like I said, positivity is on your side. You could also just be enjoying the beautiful summer, the sunshine, the outside. But yeah, happiness is here for you. You are working on something. Maybe you're happy at work, happy at whatever project you are doing, or whatever you are building towards. It feels very motivated. Because you also have this Knight of Pentacles here. So this is steady movement. This is stability. This is nice, steady stability here. So yeah, whatever it is you're doing, it feels good. You have some kind of stability here with maybe finances, work, or whatever it is that you are trying to do here. So yeah, this is nice, steady movement. Yeah, it feels very like, you're feeling motivated. That's what I'm getting a sense of. You're feeling motivated through this. So yeah, I mean, you might have some difficulties. I mean, especially with Mercury retrograde, communication could be really weird. Yeah, Ace of Cups is underneath that, this happiness. It's like you're doing what is going to make you happy. You're doing what's best for you despite these outside influences, other people's opinions, or whatever they're saying maybe. That could be for somebody. Whatever that situation is for you. But yeah, this feels very good. Feels very happy, you're motivated, hard at work, you got this steady income or steady movement towards what you are trying to materialize or bring into your life. Into the material world here, Sagittarius. Okay, so I am going to draw your oracle message. I use the angels, well, I work with both, but yeah, the Fairies Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. And this will just clarify this even more so, or it'll just be an additional message you need to hear. What's a message, please, for Sagittarius regarding this spread? 2 cards wanted to come out. I'll just take 2 of them for you guys. So your reading, it's pretty straightforward, so there's, I mean, really nothing else I could get from it. If I do, I'll say something. So, but yeah, I'll take 2 cards for you guys since they came out. So you first have environmental awareness. This could have to do with, just taking care of the planet, being environmentally friendly and conscious about things. But this is also my card of like your environment, like the environment you live in, where you work in, whatever it is around you, being conscientious of that as well. Are you in a positive environment or are you in a negative one? Things like that to think about. And if you are in a negative one, maybe this is something you need to break free of. So yeah, there could be some kind of situation you need to break free of, or releasing some kind of whatever it is that has you doing that on the defense. And on the bottom too, you had moving forward fearlessly. Yeah, so some of you could be moving towards better times here. Doing what makes you happy. Nice steady movement here, like I said. Okay, so I'll go ahead and I'll read on both of these for you. Because like I said, they both came out, so I'm just taking both. Hopefully you guys will hear something that resonates for you. And I will also have your affirmation for each card. So let's start with this. Environmental awareness. The fairy kingdom is very concerned with the health of Mother Earth. By drawing this card, the fairies are recruiting you to become involved in environmental matters. You have the power to make a huge impact on our planet. Earth is a living, breathing being, and the fairies are calling upon you to help her. Your contributions could include recycling, picking up trash while on a nature walk, switching to environmentally friendly cleaning products, getting involved in an environmental protection group, becoming a vegetarian, or educating your children about fragility of nature. When you spend time outdoors, mentally ask the fairies for guidance on how to make your special contributions to Mother Earth's well-being. The fairies will give you answers in the form of thoughts or feelings by arranging a synchronistic opportunity. This feels like opportunity too. That just reminded me. Somebody could be bringing you some kind of opportunity for something. It could have to do with what you're working on, or you were just, you're just bringing this in for yourself maybe. So that just reminded me of that. So I wanted to throw that out there. Let's see. Yeah, helping you use your unique talents to help educate others about environmental concerns. And your affirmation is, it feels good to nurture my planet with loving care. Now we'll see this breaking free card. Maybe this opportunity will also help you with breaking free from whatever it is that you need to break free from. And like I said, it could be, it could be like a minor thing. It doesn't have to be a big thing. It just, depends. Just take it however it is, however it resonates, for your situation. Take it however it applies for you. Do you feel trapped in some life area? This card asks you to take the first step in freeing yourself from any unnatural restrictions. Sometimes we feel trapped by outside circumstances. For instance, we believe that financial or family obligations compel us to accept an unsatisfactory job, or we're afraid to leave or fix an unhealthy relationship. Perhaps we feel that our family or spouse won't let us pursue life-enhancing activities such as college classes or exercise programs. Then again, maybe we feel controlled by our addictions. The fairies say that when we're responsible for ourselves, we're more responsible for others. That is, when we are happy, our family, friends, children, and spouse enjoy being around us and are inspired by our strength and confidence. Pray for help in releasing your fears and in assisting you in breaking free. God or the universe plan is that you be responsible while simultaneously feeling as free as the birds, angels, and fairies. And your confirmation is, I am free and I am powerful. I now allow myself to enjoy this freedom and power. Okay, so yeah, be in this positive energy, Sagittarius. Keep on working on whatever it is, you're doing here. There might be some kind of opportunity coming in for you, or this is just going to present itself through you with whatever it is that you are doing, whatever you're working on. Okay. Well, I hope that there was a message in there that was helpful for you guys that you needed to hear. If you would like me to go in a little deeper with your very own reading, since this is very general, just check out the description below on how you can contact me. And then if you guys want to see more of these videos, go ahead and subscribe. I post one every month, so that way you have an idea of what to expect for every month for your zodiac sign. All right, thank you guys all for watching and wishing you all the best.